in our lower bracket round 2 match. We had a couple of buys, unfortunately. Leon unable to play today, Edo unable to play today, had to award some buys. This is why Kraft and Dice are already in the next round, but of course we're gonna have some amazing matches here anyway. Foggy, will he stumble or will he crumble under the pressure? Because this is lower bracket territory. This is the last chance to qualify for Raraland.
Yeah, this is now where really we see what he's made of, where we see what champions are made of. Foggy in the past, especially abroad, has looked absolutely amazing. There used to be a time when there was no doubt in anybody's mind who was the second best European player. That seems to have changed. You pointed towards a bit of a slump, and I would certainly concur with that. Foggy hasn't looked super impressive lately, but I can only imagine the motivation must be tingling inside of him once again, because RCADIA at Raraland is going to be one of the biggest tournaments, so I expect the very best this time around from Foggy.
Exactly. When he has time to prepare for a matchup, that's where he's the strongest, and he had a good week to practice, and he had some game tape because LongWalk played some Night Elf Mirrors there as well. I wonder where the sympathy in chat is. Is it the spam of the Froggies to support the Foggy? Or are you guys with the returning LongWalk? Because he's tearing up the ladder. Really impressive how fast LongWalk got back in shape. Above 2k MMR for sure. Also some solid runs in the weeklies. And Foggy, yeah, hopefully he can reset his mind. He had some horrible losses, especially in WSB a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, he is considered the favorite. Is that the same against Dice afterwards? We'll see about that.
And we're going to start off our best of 3 here. First map, Concealed Hill. And, you know, this is the map where back in the day we would be thinking that the bottom is to be expected. But even here, Foggy's going with a Demon Hunter. Finally, perhaps Foggy accepts that Bear Mirror is the way to go.
I'm almost befuddled, Mr. Demo Man. Since when is Foggy able to play Demon Hunter first? I thought that's not even in the option, the altar. It was always Potom, Foggy. Never really liking the Bear Mirror. Went for Potom pushes or expansions whenever he possibly could. But not here. First curveball for the Raptor Gaming player.
Yeah, Foggy also a guy who normally really isn't fond of one-base play, whether that's against Night Elf, Human, or even in the Night Elf, Undead Human, or even the Night Elf Mirror. In Night Elf Mirror, it can be tough to play expansions, but it also is doable, and this is where it can get really tricky, really crafty, and that is oftentimes Foggy's biggest strength, having the perfect build with the perfect timing on the right map. But this one, Concealed Hill, is very hard to expand on, so honestly, so far it looks straight up normal Bear Mirror, and I think this is exactly the kind of game that LongWalk wants to find, that he wants to see himself in. Just a straight up game, no weirdness, no guessing, just, yeah, straight down the middle, and then execute.
Yeah, I'm not even too sure if he's feeling uncomfortable in weird situation, because this is exactly what Kevin did to him in the lower bracket round 1 match, and LongWalk was able to defend the cheesiness with ease, I'd say. So yeah, this is a true test. How good is LongWalk in Night Elf Mirror? How good is Foggy with the new style? So far, he can be pretty happy. Double circlet, watch awards, pretty amazing. Creep routes are the same for both players. Replenishment potion also a circlet here. No big imbalances in item drops.
Indeed. We're slowly getting towards level 3. Hunter's Hall coming. Looks a whole lot like Bear so far. Thank you to Anxiety PB, 58-month resub, Jin and Juice with the 18 months, and ZB4 Light with the 45 months. Thank you guys very much.
Good. Looking good. The support is looking good. And so is the game thus far. Foggy, a step ahead, approaches the laboratory already. And an open laboratory is mucho importante for Bear Mirror, as we all love our Zeppelin drops.
Yeah, indeed. The Doom drops, we've seen them be terrifying many times before. Especially when it's so close to the opponent's base, can be pretty dangerous, although normally you would tend to load up on your side.
Ooh.
But we're still fairly far away from that, only about to finish tier 2 tech as LongWalk. Trap the Orgalord!
Yeah.
Orgalord trick, easy to do on this map. He's gonna get a big item here, lots of great ones. like this one.
Yeah.
Legion Doomhorn, always good.
That is one of the best indeed. Movement speed increase and also HP regeneration means you can save a little bit on Moon Juice. Now, where are we going? Foggy steps into the middle, trying to go for the Ogre Puller as well, but nothing to be seen here. Move along.
And the timing from LongWalk was pretty cool. He didn't just pull the creep out when the Naga was hired, but did it earlier. So Foggy's timing sense is completely off, and he's wasting a lot of time here running around. While with the next camp being taken by LongWalk, he's gonna get another item here potentially. But Foggy can cancel those lures.
Oh, that was a good timing. He made the best out of this situation. First, he was a little confused, I guess, what to do, but that's a lure. That's 2 wisps as well. And that is a screwed timing when it comes to tier 3 Dryads and Bears.
Level 2 for the Naga. LongWalk still creeping. He's super low HP after this camp. Got a good experience, but he's gonna have to rely on the Moonwells.
Yikes.
Which he can to heal up.
Okay, now things look a little better, but the first lore for Foggy is already up. Tier 3 has started, so a couple of improvements here for Foggy, a couple of advantages for Foggy. Wasn't a good day for Raptor Gaming today. Their 2 Asian players were defeated in Chemico and also Thunder. Oh my, 3 more wisps down.
Take a start for LongWalk. He's got like basically no wisps anymore. We'll see how the lumber is going to be problematic for him, especially later on for upgrades. Could be tough. Oh, Foggy with a money reveal. Ah, no, never mind. There's LongWalks. Try to see the sentry board. That was giving vision. And he didn't even quite get it. Oh my god, that's annoying. He has to spend another reveal, 100 gold for that. Foggy knows exactly what's going on. And he's got tier 3 around the corner.
Yeah, so far, one might wonder, Foggy, why don't you play this Demon Hunter Naga strat more in the past? This looks super solid, and now a nasty, nasty creepjack. That turns into a disaster for LongWalk. First Archer down, second Archer down, Engine of War, not in the healthiest of all states. Invo Potion pop to inflict more damage. LongWalk is losing every single unit he got.
Oh my god, Ensnare on the Zeppelin, are you serious? Device a Sapper to kill the Naga! Oh my god. Expensive purchase, Naga goes down. It was denied though. But what about the Demon Hunter?
Yeah.
He doesn't have a TP anymore. Wait a minute. This could be the game right here.
Holy hell, game.
Damn, dude.
Wow.
Some aggro play, looking for weakness, and finishing the game with a crisp creepjack. That is so unlike Foggy's normal play.
Yeah.
But here it works out super well.
That was the perfect mid-game. After the rat spot, LongWalk maybe a little bit too greedy. Didn't expect Foggy to be so aggressive. Rightfully so, because Foggy is never that aggressive. But here he was, and oh boy did that hurt. What a perfect sequence for Foggy. No sign of a slump here.
And Foggy, has he finally put the Podum to rest? Is it finally time to go with the Demon Hunter? Worked out really well there. Of course, the big strength of Foggy oftentimes is that he's unpredictable and he can play many different strats on many different maps. So different map might make for a different strategy then in the end. For map 2, this is going to be the choice of LongWalks. We're going to go to Last Refuge, which is honestly one of the best maps for Demon Hunter and Bears. So we might just see a bit more of that. But honestly, map 1 ended before we even got to see any bears.
Yeah, not ideal. I think LongWalk is stepping away from the computer real quick, reset the mind, and then try again. Thank you, Grumpy Dennis, for the 15-month resub. Disaster indeed. Ouch. Ooh, GG. Yep. Foggy on fire on map 1. Feels good.
Sapper as well.
Yo.
Would have been so cool if he got the kill. Foggy is the #1 Sapper player in the world and has been for a long time, so I always like seeing the volatile little guys in his hands. Foggy also a master at base races, which we haven't seen come too much into play yet here in these qualifiers.
Not really. Yeah, blowing up heroes with sappers, that's what we call a Konkin in the Gym Newbie League. Because he did that in the GNL final last season against the Mountain King. Excellent play. Shout out to Konkin, and the clip can be found on our Back to Warcraft highlight clip channel if you haven't seen it.
Exord, thank you for the compliments. It's a great shirt, Remo. Yeah, we're busting out the bowling shirts again. It is sticky, it is warm, so we gotta go with what's comfortable. Summer is still raging on, but coming to an end soon, boys. It's September soon, which means Rara Land is right around the corner at the end of September.
Wake me up when September ends, because that is then Rara Land time. Ah, I'm so excited for this. Oh, Conkin is in chat. Nice. Shout out. Okay, LongWalk made his way here. That means we're ready to go for map 2.
Bug.
Match points. Bug?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Restart real quick. Exactly. So the joint bugs are over. We move on to map number 2. Last lag for LongWalk, possibly. Foggy about to knock him out real quick and real hard. LongWalk in the ropes, but of course not giving up the fight. If the mid game goes a little better, he's definitely not without chances here. I want them to go into bear territory to see how good Foggy is with these units. We haven't seen him play that in a long time. Maybe he's switching it up now, though. Is it time for a bottom, or will he stick with the demon?
I think it's Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is so good on this map. And it shall be so. Especially because this map is not good for a bottom. Like, bottom push, whatever, it's alrighty, kind of, but not really, because you can't shoot level 3 too easily. Expanding here with bottom is terrible, because the base is always close to the opponent. You can get cancelled easy, so this is just simply a bad bottom map. Unless we see perhaps that bottom archer play that we saw for a little while, but that one also doesn't seem too popular anymore. So it's Demon Hunter once more, and that will lead into bears, or at least it should. And Foggy comes prepared today to play standard, not only against LongWalk. Should he win here, he's going to go up against Dice, who is certainly a standard player in his own right. So this could be a lot of Demon Hunter bears today.
Yeah, I wonder if Dice is already shaking a little in his boots. Like, I practiced this entire week for bottom mass hunts and mass dryads, and now this fool is playing Demon Hunter. All my prep out the window. Or if he's totally fine with that, because he played a million Night Elf mirrors with that exact style. Creeping starts, and Foggy is a little slower, I guess. Claws for LongWalk. That feels good to get such an item after this defeat on map 1.
The Demon Hunters on this map can continue creeping for a fast level 2 as well. Either go to the High Priest, or you can even go to the Natural if you want to take a little bit of a risk. But no risk being taken here. High Priest it is. It's gonna be a level 2 then, and the tech starting up. With the Demon Hunter first, on some maps we sometimes see Demon Mass Dryad Expo. But like I pointed out before, this map not really good for expanding. So anything but bears would greatly surprise me.
Yeah, same. We have the tier 2 tech at the same time. We get more archers at the same time. We got the same creep spots at pretty much the same time. Is of course always thankful, because you can kill it with the mana burn. And claws now for Foggy as well. That's nice. He's like 2 or 3 seconds ahead, but not the end of the world for LongWalk.
The cool thing is Foggy moved his Ancient of War towards the Merc camp really quickly. He didn't stay on, the left-hand side of the trees, but went over right away. This could surprise, perhaps, LongWalk a bit, the speed at which the opponent can creep this. Demon Hunter healed up from the Moonwells, but just a bit, not fully. Has to go for the Shadow Priest here, probably, to heal a little bit more. That's what he'll do. And we're just playing a pretty passive game here on both sides. Foggy now really being a bit faster with the creeping. Good efficiency by Foggy. He's getting scouted. Big item. What's it gonna be? Balthala's boots. Oh, my lordy. That's strong Demon Hunter.
Little worried for LongWalk's creeping here. 2 archers already severely hurt. Now he gets a Berserker for his efforts. Help a little bit with the creep speed. Catching up. And that Berserker, that Golem will finally go down. So be mask. Meh. Foggy on the other side. Oh, Boots of Kel'Thalas.
Yeah, this demon is super strong. And in this matchup, you don't even really need the boots so much. Because in the fight, you don't have to run after low HP targets that are trying to get away. Like, for example, say fiends or ghouls against undead. Because it's gonna be about bears. It's gonna be a static front line where you can always find damage even without boots. All that being said, we still see the boots here. 2 pairs of boots near. How is that even logical? Horror. Haven't we heard that good joke a few times? But yeah, the demon is really strong right now. And he wants to have control of the middle of the map. It's time for the second hero Naga in just a moment. And Foggy even blocking the enemy Demon Hunter. He breaches through, but lots of damage upon him. LongWalk will have to give up the middle control here in a moment. He's gonna get the Shadow Priest, but might have cost him even a TP.
Ah!
Oh! Ooh, that was close.
Careful, buddy. Both are getting the Naga at the tavern, but yeah, Foggy seems like miles and miles ahead. Once again, a very solid early mid-game, putting pressure on the demon, forcing the town portal. Naga's at 50%. Ah, another solid block, but Moon Juice for LongWalk is very much empty.
Is Foggy just gonna keep pushing here? He might. He's got strong heroes. He's got more health as well, I guess. Shadow Priest has fallen for it, which is a bit unfortunate, but the Naga for LongWalk in serious trouble, has to deny her. Doesn't quite get the deny. Oh my god. The Demon of Foggy, so strong. The Qualifier boots and the other items. He's just chasing for more kills. He got the hero kill. He takes out the archer. Could perhaps get the berserker as well. And LongWalk has to defend with hardly anything.
No. Oh no. Foggy cancels the lore here. The Demon Hunter is of course a nice target. He's trying to... Yeah, trying to get as much time as possible from this attack. And it's brutal once again. Big losses for LongWalk, who is almost eliminated here.
Dude, sick games from Foggy. This is not at all what he's known for, you know? It's like normally bottom harass, set up the expansion, take your time, go creeping a bit, and then look patiently for your window. Your timing attacks. Foggy's normally all about timing attacks in most matchups, but here he's always looking for a point of weakness, always looking to pressure, which is such an unusual sight for him.
Yeah, I did not expect this at all. But LongWalk stays in this. He knows. Last chance. If you're getting eliminated here now, you're eliminated from the entire tournament. And I'm not too sure if Mr. Phil Crawford bought a ticket.
Big item, at least now for LongWalk. Needs to be a good one. Big invuln is very nice indeed. But I would argue Foggy's is even better. The Health Stone is absolutely wonderful. He may have given up his shop, but on the other side, he can return the favor. Gets another kill with the demon. Boot still upon him, so it's hard for the Naga to catch up. LongWalk, though, Inward Potion force early on. That is far away from any kind of big fight.
Yeah, that's not good. Also, TP gone. No utility items at all remaining. And nighttime wasn't too good for LongWalk. Everything dry again. Speaking of dry, got the first Dryad in the mix, but I wonder for how long.
Foggy with ruthless play here, dude. This is terrifying. Kills the shop as well. That wasn't even a cancel. A bit more experience there. Demon trying to heal up. He's just dead. Wow. He's just dead. GG. LongWalk tried, but Foggy just completely outplaying him here every step.
Rather a sprint than a LongWalk, eh? Hui, Foggy. That was destruction. Shout out to LongWalk for this tournament run, for qualifying, for making it into lower bracket round 2, but there is no doubt who was better here today, and it was Foggy.
Yeah, absolutely. Quite impressed with Foggy, you know. No surprise that he hasn't been looking that hot recently. We saw some rather underwhelming games, but this is boosting my confidence again. Maybe Foggy has finally found his former shape again. Aggressive play, confident. Confidence shining through for Foggy. He knows how good he is. He knows where he belongs. And that is at the very top of Europe. And Foggy's flames are burning again.
Exactly. That's at least what it looks like here. Wonder if it's the same when his opponent, you know, is a little higher class than LongWalk was today. Making a return after a couple of weeks, of course it takes time to catch up to the European elite. A young gun who is part of the European elite for quite some time now is Dice, and he's a higher level than LongWalk for sure. Is he able to stop Foggy is the question.
I would say perhaps he's not favored here, but he has certainly what it takes to have a decent chance. Even being able to take out Happy at times, when of course still losing to him most of the time, like almost everyone is. Dice has been putting in the work. He's been climbing the ladder charts, and he's been taking out bigger and bigger names. He's been climbing in MMR, and I think his shape has reflected that well. He had an insane series against X-Lord where he brought him to the brink, and I think Dice cannot be underestimated here and shall not be underestimated by Foggy.
Never should he ever. Okay then, we set everything up. Hopefully Dice is ready, because that was 20 minutes for a best of 3. The next game is scheduled to happen in 40 minutes, basically. But, you know, accelerated schedule and all. He should be ready. Thank you, Troa, for the 18-month resub. That is much appreciated. So, yeah, we have a little bit of time. And we'll show you what's gonna happen at the RCADIA at the end of September.